Hi, so here we are in Exmoor. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Yesterday we were in Cardiff, down by the docks there, and I've been there before, and it's actually really nice. There's some great stuff down there, and I remember making some really good pictures, but there were no people around, and it wasn't a sunny day, and it was pretty cold, like so far much of the photography you've seen on my channel. But it was awful. It was just so bad. For a start, there was a lot of construction work, so Scout was freaking out all the time, and I can't help it, but you know, I've got to pay attention to him because his needs are really important, and it was very stressful for both of us. And I got a few pictures, but yeah. When I got home, I loaded it up and had a look at it, and I was pretty sure that there wasn't enough there for an episode. So I was not a happy bunny, and because I'd really wanted it to work, because I'd committed some time to it, you know, and then we'd spent money on fuel and parking and goodness knows what. You know, things conspire, and eventually you can't make it work. So I gave up, and at about 11 o'clock last night I thought, I need to do something else. I need to get myself out of this funk, because I was not a happy boy. And I really didn't want to press on you guys some mediocre stuff. I mean, more mediocre than usual. So I thought, let's just go somewhere else, let's try again, you know, and I'll find somewhere quieter. And the funny thing is that when we arrived here, there's a digger out on the pebbles, moving all the pebbles around, so there's more noise that the dog hates. Anyway, Porlock is that way, about half a mile or so, and we just come out onto the rocks in splendid isolation to see what we can see. I am going to go back over to the other side of Porlock, to the northeast side of Porlock, because there's a tree over there that I really want to photograph. But that's going to be towards the end of the day, I think. We've got huge flat light, but I don't care about that. You know, I'm used to sort of working in those kinds of light. What are you doing? Oh, hang on a minute. Can you just let me indulge my dog a little bit? I'm going to break this. There you go, play with that. That's manageable. Not that, no, not that one. This is going to hurt. Any of those three. So that's something I'm really looking forward to, and I have the wide lens with me because I know that shot's going to work really beautifully with a wide lens. And it's a salt marsh, and the sea defence was breached, I don't know, years ago. And the marsh in that area was flooded with salt water. So everything that couldn't survive on salt water died, and it's kind of haunting. It's kind of a really nice landscape, so I'm looking forward to showing you that. But one of the things, hang on a minute, I just need to move. I don't know how far I got because communication with the camera failed. So I've got no idea. I just like, this is so complicated and frustrating, and this is one of the things that I want to talk about. I'm really having a problem dealing with impatience. Like, I get impatient in the process. I was impatient to get here. I was impatient to get the camera set up. I was impatient to make a cup of coffee. I was impatient to walk across the pebbles to get here to shoot this. I was impatient to do it. And doubtless, if I allow myself, I'm going to be impatient to wrap this all up and get home and start editing it. And then what I've realised is I need to slow down, and I need to start cherishing each step in the process, because it's... Hang on a minute. I just wanted to make sure that there was nobody sitting inside here. What a weird feeling. It really felt like I was being watched. How odd. So this episode is about being patient, because I'm not a very patient person, and there are lots of things that frustrate me in the process, in my process, and this is what I should be enjoying. I should be enjoying every little step of every process, you know. So, I mean, what is the point of doing this if I just feel anxious and frustrated? I don't want to be in that place. So I'm trying to slow down, and hopefully it'll pay off, because I think if I can slow down, and that's what this channel is all about, slow photography, if I can slow down, I think I can do a much better job. And I know it's probably a bit mediocre already, but you know, I'm doing my best, and I'm hoping that, you know, you guys can find something that's mildly entertaining or educational in it. So I think it would be a good idea for me to just try and be a little bit more present and enjoy every little bit, even when my dog is running around on noisy pebbles. Yeah? You good boy? I know you're a good boy, aren't you? You get very frustrated with me as well, don't you? See if I can get back to the camera without breaking a leg. If I break a leg here and the tide comes in, I'm in so much trouble. And you're not helping me, are you? You keep banging into the back of my legs with your stick. Cause I'm past the point where I can amend. I don't love myself, but I can pretend. So what I do want to do is work out if I can actually make a shot of this from right down towards the water's edge, because certainly nothing close up is going to work. Yeah, this is great. If I keep the I'm going to call it a fort. If I keep that in the bottom third, that gives me the very bright pebbles in the bottom, and then the top 3/4 is just this lovely bank of ochre hues from the rock and the trees. If I keep the fort on the right hand side a little bit, it means I can balance that washed up log. It's actually pointing towards what I want you to look at, which kind of is useful. Okay, there's a shot. That's really nice. From the depths of despondency, you know, and just from being a bit miserable this morning to today, I wasn't all that happy with the shot of the fort or whatever that thing was with a strange hole with ghosts in it. But as I was walking back, I spotted a little sailing boat that obviously is been abandoned or has been abandoned. And it was sitting up on a bank of pebbles in almost splendid isolation. Yeah, I tried it at this angle. I think it would have looked nice. I might be able to get this with a wider lens, because I can get a lot closer and I can get rid of this here, and I might be able to hide that little wiry bush behind it as well, but I don't like this mess here. It doesn't, on the longer lens, it doesn't work quite so well as from astern. So I'm going to keep going, swap lenses, see what happens. And I shot it, it was a lovely red hull, which kind of, it just popped. It's really important to have that kind of thing, just to lift it away from a very monotone background, grey sky, grey sea, grey pebbles. And it was just amazing, and I'm so happy I got that picture, because it is sort of like really nice. And I think Rick Bennington, is that his name? I'll put a little note up if I've got it wrong, was talking about selling his wide angle lens, and I dropped him a comment saying don't, because there are certain shots that a wide lens is absolutely perfect for, and that was a classic example of this little boat sitting on the pebbles, and it's just made my day. It was a really, really great thing to find, and I'm very happy now, which is always good. Anyway, we're going to have a bite to eat, and then we're going to walk that way over to the dead trees. So I'll be back. Yeah, this works really nicely from low down. We've got the pebbles in the bottom of the shot nice and shiny, and then we've got this sort of triangle here of darker area, which is quite nice, leading us out to the horizon. Somewhat taller stumps here, and I think the sun's just gone in, so it will help me a little bit with the contrast, because the sun's over there and I want to shoot them from this side, and this side is very dirty, so I'm shooting this again with a wide lens. Oh, that's really nice. There's a little bit of headland creeping into the frame on the left hand side, but I don't think I can do anything about that. I can't go too far to the right because it unbalances, and I can't move because I like this triangle shape, and this is the only place that I can be. Now the sun's coming out, which doesn't help my cause. I wonder if I got down. Yeah, that's, oh, lovely. Really lovely. If I keep the frame so that the middle section of the triangle is in the middle of the frame, I can get rid of quite a lot of that headland, the pebble beach in the top left hand side. The light popping in and out like this is really good, because it means that we're going to get some very, very interesting light for the dead tree shot, which is good, isn't it, dog? That's what we want. And there goes the sun again. Well, I've got no idea how I'm going to make this work, but I really want it to, because it's in a great position. But the big problem is that this branch down here comes down over the pebbles, and there's a fence to the left, which means that I mean, even if I could get behind it, it's just so close to the ground. I'm sticking with the wide lens, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get a little bit of sunshine popping in, and I think something's on its way, so I had better get on with it. I need to find the frame. Oh no, here it comes. Damn it. Come on, wait there, son. Wait there. Oh, it's gone. Should we give up? I don't think it's going to work. Screw it, dog, let's go. Let's go around, because we know where there is a good tree, don't we? We do know where there is a good tree. Do you want to bring that here? Bring that here, I'll make it small for you. Bring it here. Good boy. That's it. There you go, look. Oh, that's a good boy. There's a good boy. They don't all work, which is annoying. There we go. You can't come here with your stick. Okay, people will be able to hear you panting and chewing and, oh, go away, go on, beat it. Anyway, I'm being interrupted by the dog very rudely, but I really love these little patches of blue and the white, and that's such a really lovely sky. And because there's no detail in these sticks, though, I can let them go quite dark and I can just get all that lovely detail in the sky, which I really like. Go on, away, go on, beat it. Nightmare dog. That's good. So the tree we want is over there. I keep seeing it popping into the light. I'm just hoping that it's going to work. What you can see here is the tide coming in. This is salt water that's pouring into the marsh area, and I hope it's not going to come up too quickly because I really need my shot. But you can really see how it destroyed anything that was freshwater dependent. It's kind of sad really, because these trees are just so beautiful, and yeah, they look great now, they're all skeletal, but it's just a pity that it happened. So my job here now is to find exactly the shot, but even, just silhouetted, we've got just beautiful stripes of blue sky in between the cloud that always looks so dramatic with a wide lens. What it does is it pulls the sky. If you've got clouds and things in the sky going on, it kind of pulls them like a sort of vortex into the middle of the frame, and it just looks great. I really like it. But I am going to switch lenses, so I might do that now. I was a little bit worried. I have been out here before, and I've shot this, and I literally came across it by chance. It's these trees have been photographed an awful lot, as I've discovered afterwards. But the expectation is always a bit of an issue because you're never really sure if it's going to live up to what you remember it being or what you hope it to be. Right now, it kind of works with those clouds with a wide lens. Even if I don't get the sun, I think I've still got a shot. It's pretty moody, but I still think I've got a shot. I think we're going to get some sunshine. Oh my God, here it comes. So I'm now on the wrong lens, which is, oh, lovely. Wow, those russet tones in the grass are just amazing. I'm going to try and save the highlights because those clouds are so beautiful. I know I can pull something out of the shadows. Just lovely. And I like there's a little bank of dark where the stream runs from, or the, I'm going to call it a stream. Yeah, that's so nice. Just want a little bit more sun, please. Scout, you're a good boy, aren't you? But you will need to wait here, okay? You need to wait there. Good boy. That's nice. Just drop the exposure down just a fraction so I'm sure to keep all that beautiful detail in the cloud. Whoops, go away, dog. I don't think it's as strong. So I'm going to try and just get another couple of shots before, because the water is now, it was trickling underneath that tree, but it's now up to its ankles, so I've got to be a little bit careful because I don't want to get caught. But there's some nice shots with the with my big dead tree on the right hand side, and these things in the foreground, and it's nice because it looks like kind of hands, just upturned hands. Yeah, it's really good. I wish I could just drop that, the big tree a little bit out of focus, but this wide, you know, oh, then the dog runs in the shot. Come on, out, get out, get out. Go away. You're a good boy, aren't you? Mad as a box of frogs. I know, I don't like shooting upright. I really don't like shooting upright. But for this shot, it actually works quite nicely. And we can go stick the tree right in the middle. A little bit of exposure compensation. A little bit more. And we're holding the clouds. Histogram looks nice. That's really quite okay. Good boy, that's my boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Wait there. That's it, wait there. Gotta get a shot of the dog. There's a good boy. That's amazing. Good boy, good boy. That reminded me very much of, is it Ruth in the Grass or Girl in the Grass by Andrew Wyeth? There's no house in the background, but a very similar feel. Yeah, into a great day. I mean, I've really enjoyed today. It's been really good. It's been just what I needed for recovering from the appalling day in Cardiff. It's been an odd day for me because I would normally take lots of pictures of different things, and there'd be a lot of variety in the shots that you'd be looking at. But today's been a little bit different. There wasn't really a shot of that fort castle type thing on the beach. I don't think that worked at all, although you will probably see that. And I'm trying to think, the beautiful little red boat up on the pebbles, that's definitely one of my favourite shots from the day. And of course, the dog. Who can forget the dog? But you know, how many? I mean, I'll probably show you maybe even half a dozen. No, maybe not that. That would be probably too many. But really difficult for me to edit this kind of thing because I'm used to get a camera, wander around, take a picture, move on, take a picture of something else, or take a picture of it looking substantially different. Or people walking through the frame or whatever, you know, and it's a very different process. This is much, much slower than even my slow photography. So, yeah, not so much to show, but quite a lot to share. And I think particularly about the patience thing that I was talking about earlier. Because it took quite a bit of patience to just hang around here for what was probably an hour, waiting for the light to come up. Now there's probably a bit too much of it. I don't know. I just wanted a little pool of light on this thing, and I think it worked. I think it worked well. So I'm really pleased that it wasn't rushed, that I was able to take my time and think about it and be intelligent about my photography rather than reactionary. And it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. And if this is something that you like, hang around and I'll probably be posting some more. Thanks very much.